Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60. And today I'm here to tell you why I like Ulta Rewards system and why I like Ebates. And I've never done a sponsored video and never plan on doing one. These are just my thoughts. You know how excited I am to get a deal. And I do a lot of research on what the best deals are. But first I'm going to talk about the Ulta Rewards program. In order to qualify to be a platinum member, you have to spend $450. And to a lot of people, that is a ton. To somebody else, it's just a drop into the bucket. But I buy a lot of presents for my family from Ulta.com. And you know I don't like to shop, so I just prefer to do it online. So when you are an Ulta Rewards member, you are rewarded in a lot of different ways. A lot of times when they have those specials at 21 days, you don't have to pay shipping and handling. You get emails telling you there's like 5 times points on something. It's just, for me, it's a good deal. I also like to order from Beautylish because it has $35 and it's free shipping. But anyway, I'm just going to go back to talking about the Ulta. So I received an email that said there was 5 times points on any Tarte purchase. Well, there were 2 things that I was wanting to buy, and I'm going to break down the cost when I get done. Melissa 55 and I have really similar skin types. We are both normal skin, and we still both produce oil. And she talked about a foundation, the Tarte Amazonian Clay, and I'll show it to you. I've used the CC Plus cream, and I plan on using it, but this is a full coverage. And I just thought I wanted to try it. I got it in light sand. I have it on today. This is the first time I've had it on. I'll have to see. I'm real sensitive to getting milia, and I hadn't had any since I used my CC Plus cream. I really like the way this applied. And I like the coverage, but I think I may need something a little darker. So with 5 times points on Tarte products, I just had to go ahead and order this. This is what Natalie used on my eyes when she did my makeup. And it is the Tarteist Pro palette, and I just thought it was gorgeous. I absolutely thought it was beautiful. The light's reflecting. She used mostly these colors, but so many of these colors I don't own, so I didn't feel bad about ordering it. But now I want to tell you how much it cost me. So for these 2 products alone, it was $99.82. Ebates was 3%, which was $2.76. My 5 times points on that $99.82, they don't give you points on your shipping and handling or taxes, but I got $22. So that $22 is money I can spend any way I want to on Ulta. And then because I use my credit card, and I don't use their Ultimate, they have an Ultimate Rewards credit card. It's just kind of a pain to pay. I use a credit card that you earn 1% when you purchase and 1% when you pay the balance. And I always pay my balance every month. You know, when you take all those factors into consideration, I saved $26.74 on a $99.82 order. So that's 27%, and I was absolutely thrilled with it. The only thing I don't like about Ebates is I did not find it soon enough. I found it, I think, 3 years ago in January. If you order online, and I know there's ways you can use it now in stores, but I don't know how to because I'm strictly an online person. You can just go to ebates.com and sign up. You can use my link, and I do earn $5 if you do use that link. I want to tell you that. But it's worth just going there because if you download it on your toolbar, you'll get a little E by your address bar. And anytime you go to a online store, it'll tell you what the percentage back is. So the other day I got an email that said it had 15% cash back at Macy's. So I went and looked on their clearance sale, and I bought several new shirts, and I got 15% back, and they were already marked down and another 30% off. So yeah, I really like it. There's no glitches. There's nothing that, you all know I order all my heavy things from Walmart.com. I always get 1% back, which does not sound much, but they bring it to my door, and sometimes they have 2%. So, you know, I'm not having to drive to Walmart. I'm not having to load up detergent, toilet paper, paper towels, and I get it for the same price as everybody else does, and they deliver it to my front porch. So to me, it's just free money. Because I left comments on a lot of my friends' videos, Julie George contacted me by email and wondered if I wanted to try some SqHair Hair Bands. And I thought about it, and yes, I do. I wanted to try it. I have tried it, and I really like it. I gave one to my daughter, and I'll put a picture of her in it right here. She has worn it all day to work and didn't have a headache. First, before I show you the band, I want to show you all the colors that they come in. Lots of different colors. I know many of you all have seen it. They're shaped like a pair of glasses, so that's what really makes them comfortable. And they're square and they fold like this. And so I haven't done anything to my hair today, and I just put it on, and I can get a little bit of a poof and right there, and they are super comfortable. I have worn them. I have worn it a lot. I have it in my bathroom, and before I wash my face, this is the first thing I do. I put my homemade wristbands on, and I put this on. But I think it's fashionable, and I think that if my hair were longer even, I'd wear it even more. You could, you know, put your bangs down and stick it up in here. I'm using this as my mirror. But it's super comfortable, and I love headbands. I do have a promotion code. I don't earn anything from it, and it's $3.99 off an order of $20. And I can tell you these are excellent. They really do work very well and so comfortable. You don't get that, you know how those bones are right there? It doesn't bother it a bit. I will put all that information in the show more section, and I want to show you a few of the wedding pictures. Doing voiceovers is very hard for me, but I'm going to try to do my best. This is my new son-in-law and daughter. I'm not going to say anybody's name, nor am I going to say where we live. They had planned a very small wedding that was going to be held at this lake. But just prior to the wedding, we had like 12 inches of rain. And even though it was a beautiful day, the parking wasn't adequate. So the wedding was moved to the church. Interestingly, they had both known each other since grade school. My daughter had been single for 14 years and had been dating her husband for the last 3 years. The only immediate family members that weren't present are my son's 2 sons. They're 10 and 16, and they both had tournaments on the day of the wedding. So they wanted to have some shots prior to the wedding at the lake. And I just wanted to share a few of them with you. On the left is my 14-year-old grandson. On the right is my 19-year-old grandson. And the young man in the middle is my new grandson. They really wanted a casual, small wedding. This was taken prior to the wedding. And both her sons are walking her down the aisle. Right here is when I just about burst out crying. That's Jim and myself, my son and his fiance. And of course, as they are leaving the church. Another photo of the happy family. The next photo is my son. He's 42, and my daughter will be 40 shortly. This is our small little family. My son, his fiance, grandson, my daughter, my new grandson, my new son-in-law, my oldest grandson, and myself. To the far left is my daughter's father, and we still get along great. And then again, my son. And then at the other end is Jim. And I'm ending with a couple of close-up snapshots of my daughter and I. It was a great day, and I hope you enjoyed these. You know what? It is all good, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate your comments, your thumbs up, your likes, your shares. I appreciate the time you've given me to watch my video. And it is all good. You all take care, and I'll see you in my next video. And